Hello, I'm Robert, and you're welcome here in my busy little shop. On today's episode of What's in My Workbench, it's really not my workbench I'm working on today. I've got some, I'll call it deferred maintenance that I need to take care of. Yes, that means it's a project that I've been putting off for some time now. Let me get the camera off the tripod and I'll show you what's going on. So these wooden shelves, I've got a lot of history with these. I made these to store our kids' toys on in what was kind of the area they used for, playing games and such. And it used to be full of tubs of toys, and it was a way for them to organize it. And when I made them, I wasn't making them with this in mind, but it was a good way to reuse them. And on the back, you'll see there's a board here, and that was mainly to keep the kids from pushing the boxes too far back, and I use that to mount it to the wall. And so it really wasn't meant for this type of a purpose. The result is that I have pulled it loose there, so it just has finish nails holding on there, that board. And when I was using the splitter, I guess I was pulling on it harder than I probably should have been. I was trying to use a splitter on some material that was about 4.5 inches wide, and I guess I had too much leverage. So we're going to take this all apart. I'm going to have to unload everything off of it, pull them out from the wall, reattach these on the back in a better manner, and then reattach it to the wall. And in the meantime, I'm going to move it down the wall to the right a little bit to give myself a little bit more room here for, I know, this looks like an exercise piece of equipment. You start hanging clothes on it. But to leave me a little more room for my sander in that spot there. So that's my project for today. I'll give you a close-up look of it here. I'm not gonna bore you with a whole bunch of detail. I'm gonna get everything pulled off of the shelves and then detach the whatever's still attached to the wall, detach that. I'll slide them out and I'll do a little bit of work on them, and then we'll shove it right back and put it back to use. So as you can see, it really wasn't made for, that type of stress to be put on it. So I will add some screws here, and I may need to put some type of a block here in the center that I can attach to both this back rail and the top shelf here. That'll give it a little bit more strength, but clearly I was pulling on it a lot harder than probably should have been. It's really more of a storage area than a workbench, but as you can see, I've got equipment attached to it and been using it for both. So let me get these put back together and some screws in these. You all know what this is. No, I'm not gonna do that. I know, I'm missing an opportunity to clean this up. So I'll go ahead and empty the rest of this out so I can get it all clean. I'll go through the boxes, put stuff back that goes, and maybe it's time for spring cleaning. the other thing that moving this down here did is it lined up my biggest stress point with the king stud and cripples here under this, around this window. I think we're much better shape now, and no, I didn't have any blocks to go in here. I thought I had some wood for that, but like I said a minute ago, the main stress is pulling on the splitter here, and I've got 4 screws in there. There's 6 small screws into here, which, you know, the plywood's probably the weakest point here, so it'd pull out of there first before it pulled away from the wall. But I'll try to control my strength a little bit here moving forward. So, time to organize and put all this stuff back. Maybe I need to find new homes for it. Let's see how it goes. The majority of the rest of this is files, some patterns. I gotta find a better way of storing those. Maybe I'll knock out a couple drawers in my toolbox down there. I got a couple that are empty that I can put stuff in. Yes, a guy with empty drawers of toolbox. That's hard to believe. Well, there we go. I think in a better spot now. Everything, well, most everything's back on there. The rest of the stuff I need to go through, and I don't think it really belongs on here. And I think it'll work. Like I said, it's still not bulletproof, which is typically how I like to build things, but repurposing what I had, I think this will work good. And I like the reorganization. I hope you're having a great day. Please like, share, and subscribe, and more importantly, have a great day.